Today I'll briefly explain how to lock down the privacy on your Facebook posts. This will be a very brief introduction to Facebook privacy settings. I intend to keep it short, as these videos usually take forever to upload. I'll upload a few other videos concerning privacy, but let's get started. First thing you're going to have to do is organize all of your contacts, all of your friends, into friends lists. This may appear to be a very daunting task, especially if you have 600 plus friends, but I assure you it's necessary. If you have so many friends, try putting them in fewer groups, if that's possible. It might be a little easier to manage. But point being, key to privacy is being able to organize all your friends. Facebook used to have a feature in which you could view all your friends that were not put on friends lists. But shortly after it was introduced, they actually did away with the feature. No one really knows why, but there's no way of telling. So, nowadays, in order to put all your friends in a friends list, you have to go through them one by one and make sure they are placed in a friends list. This makes it a daunting task, but I assure you it becomes worthwhile. Alright, now let me explain why that is actually necessary in the first place. When you first create a post, what you see is your post and your privacy settings here. The settings are lacking at best. Google Plus has them beat 1,000,000 times over. But what friends lists play in this particular scene is custom becomes very flexible. Now let me explain this a little. Under custom, you have people who you want to make it visible to, and people who you want to hide it from. Now, it's either one or the other. It's not quite both. I don't think it really works that way. It's hard to tell, as Facebook really doesn't explain themselves. But if you list all of your friends lists here, you can check off every one that you want to be able to see it. In other words, you can select which ones you want to be able to see it by closing them out of this list. Thing to keep in mind, though, is that you have to do this after you've posted your post. You can't do it before, otherwise you're going to have to enter in every friends list every single time you redo it, as Facebook remembers your previous settings from that post. For example, if I create a post and I set the settings here before I actually post it, those settings will be the default for my next post. That means the next time I come and I look at my settings, it will be set precisely the way it was last time. It will do this every time. Unless, if you have all of your friends lists here listed and you post it, after you post it, you can go into the settings again, like so, custom. Let me pick one that actually has privacy settings. Here we go. You can go into your settings afterward and check off. That way, the next time you have a post, like this, and you post it, it's still posted with all of my friends lists in the custom box. Right afterward, I can hit custom and X off who I want to be able to see it. It seems a little complex, but it's actually the best way to go about doing this without having to type in every single friends list and end up forgetting some of them. I find myself forgetting how many I have, and well, if I do it that way, people end up seeing it that I really didn't want to. So again, a brief overview is that every time you post, your default should be this, if that's the last thing you used. All of your friends lists in your hide this from box. So make sure all of them are listed. If you forgot some of them that you had, check on the left under lists, go come over here and click More to the right of Lists, and you can see all your lists. Make sure that they're all in the custom box, and make a post. Now the next post you make, they're all going to be there because it's the last settings you had. But point being, now you can post, and then right after posting, edit your post like so. And then you can X off any of the friends lists under Hide This From that you want to see it. Believe it or not, currently that's the easiest way to ensure that you've got things under control on Facebook. This is just an overview of the privacy settings for making posts. I can do plenty more introductions, and I hope you stay tuned for them, and I hope this was helpful.